Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Neil, day 15 of the 10K MRR challenge. Today I worked on outbound. What I did was I took my top paying customers and I looked at specific attributes about them on their LinkedIn profile. So things I could kind of like identify about them. What I found was that they're in usually like the retail or fashion space or the beverages and food space. They have always 11 to 50 people in their company. So not 1 to 10, not 50 to 200, but specifically 11 to 50. And I also kind of mapped out the buyer persona, like who's the person that buys from me versus the person that uses the tool. And I plugged all those in the LinkedIn Sales Navigator and I came up with 12K results across the US and the UK because my current top paying customers are in the US or UK. And to me, that kind of represents my TAM or my SAM or my SOM, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care. But I'm like, okay, now how do I go outbound to these people? So I found a tool called EvaBot, and it let me like scrape LinkedIn Sales Navigator to get these people out of LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And then I got them in a big spreadsheet, and now I'm like running enrichment on the data. So basically, I'm trying to see, okay, is this a Shopify brand? Like I take the website, I check if they have Shopify tags in their HTML, and then I might also use built with to double check those. Then I'm gonna do stuff like, okay, uh, check if they have an Instagram, because like honestly, if they're not on social media, then what's the point of going after them, right? They're not gonna do influencer marketing. So I'm basically taking that whole TAM and then just like whittling it down. I started with 12K. Who knows if I end up with like three, four, or five at the end of this? But at the end of the day, I'm really trying to zero in on like that target bullseye customer and then go after them. I'm gonna spin up Hey Reach, which is like a LinkedIn automation tool to like send connection requests and DMs and stuff. And then I may also just like DM them on Instagram as well. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. It's not gonna be done today. It'll take me a couple days, but I'll report back in on how that goes. Yeah, tap in tomorrow.